Hello. How many of you have ever lost something? Anybody in here ever lost something? Okay. Anybody want to tell me what the most expensive thing you've ever lost is? My husband lost his wedding ring twice. Author Mark Sloka wrote, "Gone, the saddest word in the language, any language. Gone, loss. Loss is a universal kind of pain. Children know what it's like to lose something. They might lose a toy or a privilege. They might lose a pet. Teens can relate to loss. They know what it's like to lose a competition or a friend, sometimes a girlfriend or a boyfriend. And of course, adults know what it's like to lose. You may lose a job or an opportunity. Sometimes you lose your health. Sometimes you lose a loved one. Regardless of what is lost, we all know what it feels like. And it doesn't feel good, does it? Especially when we know that what is lost can never again be retrieved. When that GoPro or camera sinks to the bottom of the ocean and it had all of your vacation memories. When that house that had all of your sentimental heirlooms and your childhood memories, it burns to the ground. When your spouse of 20 years walks out the door. When you bury that person you loved in the ground. Some pains, some losses are worse than others. Some cut so deep into our souls that they feel almost intolerable. Maybe you felt that kind of pain. The coldness that comes when you pray that your reality is not real. The sense of forsakenness that envelops you when you beg God to make it all a bad dream. And he says, no. That searing agony when you reach for someone you love and you wake up to remember that they're no longer there. There's a cavern of pain when you plead for second chances and do-overs to no avail. Would haves, could haves, should haves can be haunting. Those memories that are supposed to be precious, that are supposed to be comforting, can become so burdensome that you almost wish that you could just forget. But forgetting is your biggest fear. There's no peace. There's no peace in sleeping. There's no peace in waking. There's no peace in remembering. There's no peace in forgetting. There's no peace in talking about it. There's no peace in silence. And life just keeps going on and on. No matter how significant the loss, whether to you personally or to the world at large, every day starts over. The sun comes up and the sun goes down and the earth just keeps going round and round. And over time, whatever it is that you lost, it slowly begins to disappear from this world until it's like it never existed outside of your breaking heart. The author of Lamentations knew. He knew that some losses, some pains are just hard to forget. No matter how many days pass by, no matter how many weeks, no matter how many months, you still break into tears in the middle of the grocery store when you see his favorite snack. That certain song still gets you all misty-eyed. The smell of a specific perfume can bring back a lifetime of memories. You see, time may heal the wound, but it cannot erase the scar. So why would we remain hopeful What is it exactly we're even hoping for? We hope for strength to carry on. We hope for peace and joy and healing. But even more than that, we hope for a day when we won't have to feel that kind of loss again, when we won't have to remember hurt again, when we won't have to worry about the prospect of losing someone or something ever again. Romans 8 says, we long for our bodies to be released from sin and suffering. If we already have something, we don't need to hope for it. But if we look forward to something we don't yet have, then we have to wait patiently and confidently. So because every day we wake up to face loss again, to face reality as it is in a broken, sinful world, because every day the battle starts anew, we need fresh mercy every morning. We need reminders that the best is yet to come, that because of the gift of salvation through Jesus Christ, we can be assured that brighter days are ahead. Despite our losses and despite our hurt and despite our pain, we can hope. And our hope is more than just some kind of wishful pie in the sky kind of dream, because our hope as Christians is anchored in the Lord, who is our ultimate inheritance. Our hope is a confident expectation, not of what may be, but what will be. No, we may not ever forget. There are some kinds of pains and some kinds of losses that we may not forget. But because of the faithful love of the Lord and his never ceasing mercies, we can still dare to hope. And in that hope, we can look forward to a future that is better than the best yesterday we ever experienced, and better than the best tomorrow we could ever imagine.